right, there we go. I just had to turn on this microphone. All right. Thought you were pulling a Helen Keller. No, for some reason, every once in a while, it will decide that. So I have my open shocks here that I've been using when I stream as my listening device and also as my microphone. But every once in a while, um, Streamlabs will decide it doesn't want to detect it as a microphone. So I had to pull out my wireless Go and use it instead, which is fine. So sorry, just trying to get the camera. Okay, all right. Well, we have well, you can't really tell what that is, and it's also backwards. We have the Chrysanthemum today. That is part of the set, the seasonal set. That you can see the. Oh, good grief! Let me just this one. Part of the seasonal set that the bamboo goes with. Has it been a good Sunday for me? Not particularly. I wanted to get more done. I wanted to do yard work this morning. I didn't get up until almost 9:30 because my body was trying to manifest a headache. And then it was raining this morning. So no yard work completed for me. And there's a glare on my book. And then I went to the grocery store to get some more K-cups and to get something to make pizza with so I could make some pizza because I still wanted pizza. And so I haven't gotten much done today. I wanted to play some Dragon Age, but watching the camera with the screen would not have been good for my head. So and then I made breakfast for the week. So not much has been done today. Now we're deciding to play with some toys, with some Legos instead of doing anything else. I need to put away comics is what I need to do. But so enough bitching from me. How has your day been, wifey? What have you been up to today? Okay. We need these 4 pieces and then 4 of these. Now, if I can find the 4th one, that would be fabulous. There it is. Hey, Lizzie R. Good to see ya. Alright, we're going to put that on there. Put that on there. Oops. I don't have any background music loaded onto my PC. So, I don't have any little background music playing for you. It's on my laptop and not my PC. Alright, now these are going to go here. So we're starting with the base here of the flower pot. And we need 4 of these. And are you doing, Lizzie R? Tomorrow, I have a guy coming out to replace the outside water spigots on my house. I'm going to replace them with Accor ones. It'll be a little bit easier for my hands to operate. We're supposed to get some nasty storms this week. It's Poppy from Trolls. Well, that sounds fun. You should build alongside me. Okay, what piece do I need? I need this piece. Oh, my microphone is getting up into my double chin. It's being sucked up by the fat. We need 4 of those. There's a glare. I need 4 of these. Okay, what am I doing? I think I'm going to turn off the overhead light. Yeah, the Midwest tornadoes. And I'm going to reach around here and grab my ring light. Sorry for my boob being all up in the camera there. Whoops, I don't know why I just knocked off my desk, but I knocked something off. Oh, you have a brother too? Alright, we're going to try to get a little bit of light. Oh, brothers. You have 2 brothers? Wow, I didn't know you had brothers too, Lizzie. That's lovely. There we go. Get some light there for y'all. A tree house. Well, that sounds fun. Of course, I just made more of a glare on my instructions. Okay, so I need this here, this here. It's chilly here today. It's 60 degrees. Perfect for you, Sai. And then, whoops, 2 half-brothers. They're 15 and 12. Oh. So they're older. The perfect age to be just annoying. That's cool that you at least get to spend time with them too whenever you're visiting your dad. Okay. So these are going to go here. So we have this. And then we're going to take these 4 pieces. And these, I can't quite see what these are doing. I need to set up my laptop at the kitchen table and just use that as my Lego building station. I should have got some Excedrin when I went to the grocery store this morning, because this headache is desperately wanting to break free. Sorry for the pudge hanging out there. I apologize. Let me pull my blanket up. We're going to flip this over and put our little footsies on. think I'm putting these on right. So what's everybody up to today? You would go to Canada? You should come here in the winter, Sai. It's so freaking cold. I went to the store this morning and grabbed some K-Cups, because I normally get my K-Cups delivered. I order from Criminal Coffee Company, but my bank card had expired, and I forgot that's what I was using on that website, so I didn't get my last delivery. And then they were out of the K-Cups that I order. So I just grabbed some this morning at the store. It's a brand I never tried before, but they were buy one get one free. And the boxes are like $10 for one box. So because they were buy one get one free, it put them on par as far as price with other ones. And I got a couple different flavors, and it's actually pretty good. I actually like it. I didn't put any creamer in it because it's a flavored coffee, and it actually tastes pretty good. Just a sugar cube. So yeah, the Lego flowers are all really cool. I really like the ones that I have. Make a little Lego sandwich here. Got that. Gonna put this on as a little dome. I think I found that I just can't tolerate a lot of sugar. I bought some cookies at the grocery store, some Loft House chocolate cookies with mint icing, and I ate one before I went to the store this morning because I didn't have breakfast. So I had it before I went to the store, just really quick, just one cookie, and it was like too sweet. Way too sweet. You and your sister switched rooms? You spent the day organizing your closet. Well, that doesn't sound very fun, but it's got to be done, I guess. Okay, get in there. I'm having issues getting these in the holes, which isn't an issue I usually have. Get in there. So these they're a little crooked. I think that's the problem. So these little gray pieces with the connections on top need to have these put in there. There we go. Oh, nope, came out. Come on. Do you just leave like half your wardrobe at your dad's house so that it's less to have to travel with? And so you already have clothes there? Okay, I think I got it on. Okay. We need 4 of these pieces. 4. 4 of these. And 2 of these. Yeah, I was wondering that too, Sai. Isn't it close to time that you can change your name back? Hasn't it been almost 2 weeks? I just saw there's a new Lego set available for pre-order. It's like a maple Japanese blossom plant. It looks so cool. Okay. So these go here. More winter clothes. Ah, school uniforms. Private school? Of course you go to a private school. Who am I kidding? I need 4 of these. 2 of these. 4 of these pieces. 4 of those pieces. Come here, you. Hey, DV. Good to see ya. Okay, so we need to do this twice. Alright, gonna put these 2 pieces together. Then one of those. Murphy beds are pretty cool. Got one of those. Do 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 do. Sorry, I don't have any background music for y'all. I was telling Sai earlier, all of my music is still on. Well, I have some on my external hard drive. Do I have my external hard drive plugged in though? I don't know. After I build this, I'm gonna go put some comics into bags and boards, I think. Okay, so this one's going to go here. And this one's going to go here. So this is the beginning of our, whoops, of our pot. Okay, now we need 4 of these pieces. I only see 3. Where is my 4th piece? Did it fall in the floor? Probably. Hold on. I need to find where that other piece went. Because I don't see it down there. Alright, give me a second. It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe it fell on my blanket. Maybe it's on my blanket. No. Alright, hold on. It's not under here. It's not under my laptop. So the only place it could be is the floor. So, y'all don't need to see me getting up from my chair. So we're going to switch screens here. Intermission, how's that? There we go. Oh, no signal from the Elgato. Of course there's not. Why are you up there? Video capture device, hide. There we go. Why is my chat box way over there? I've obviously never used this screen before, so it's not set up. Alright, let me look for this Lego piece. Huh. Found it. Even though I double checked the bag before I chucked the bag over in the trash can, it was still stuck in the bag. Alright, I need to push my desk chair back up. Whoops. Whoops. Sorry, I just hit my desk with my chair. Ugh. All right, there we are. Oops. My cord. All right. I don't know if you guys could have. I don't know if my microphone was part of the output, but yeah, the piece ended up. I thought I checked the bag before I threw the bag away, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, I couldn't find a piece. I guess she doesn't was. Yeah, that would not be a super chat event. But it's awkward to position my chair without hitting my desk, and I have my cubie down here, and my magnetic pillow keeps sliding down. All right, but here we are. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna put these on. Oh, excuse me if you heard me burp. I do apologize. How's your day going, DV? So we have our adorable little base here. Isn't that just so freaking cute? I love Legos so much. So much. My arm is still hitting my desk. Ugh, it's so freaking annoying. Okay, so we have 2 of these. All right. This is positioned like this. These go up into here. And then this weird green piece, it goes in here. All right. And then these green pieces slide on here. I've been okay. I've been fighting a headache all day. It's wanting to make an appearance, and I'm trying to stave it off. But, you know, getting by. Alright, this is going to go in here. Not looking forward to tomorrow for work. Don't have any D&D tomorrow, so I'm trying to decide what I want to do tomorrow after work. If I want to work instead or do something else. I'm not building that fast, Lizzie R. Okay, so we have this weird little piece. Okay, now we're gonna... Don't you roll away from me. Throw these on here. These go on here. So I was talking to my massage therapist, I don't know, a month or so ago at my massage. And I mentioned that I like Legos and I build a lot of Lego sets. And she said that she likes Legos, she likes the concept of Legos, but that she's not good at following the instructions. She She's not good with the instructions that come with them. So now this goes in here. Get in there. It ends the hole. Ouch. There we go. Okay. And then this goes in here. Get in there. Ta-da! Alright, there is bag number 1. Now on to bag number 2. I'm going to put these extra pieces aside. Take a sip of our soda pop. Hello, Mistress of the Dark. I hope you're well. Alright. Bag nombre dos. Nombre means name, not number. Numero dos. Or dva in Russian. Or tool in Korean. How many languages can we count in? Somebody throw out a number in a different language. Get out of there. Okay, now we're going to triple check to make sure we did not leave anything in the bag. Does the bag look empty? Nothing in the bag. Alright, trash. I missed the trash can. Alright. 3 of these. Why does my back hurt? Probably because you're fat. Alright. So we're going to put these in here. Alright. Definitely will be thinking of you and sending you all kinds of positive vibes there, DV. I hope everything goes well. Okay, got these 2 pieces. These are going to slide right on here. Ouch. Okay. We have one of these that's angled, and one of these, and that's going to go in there. This is going to go here. Wait, will that fit in there? I don't know. Oh. You know what? My bad. I did something incorrectly. We have to back up. I put these in the wrong holes. we go. Problem solved. All right. There we go. Now this can go in here. There we go. Problem fixed. Not a major issue. I just put those in the wrong holes. Okay. That goes there. And we're building up our stems for our chrysanthemums. Okay. 2 more of these yellow pieces. Gonna go right in here. This red piece is gonna go in here. To continue building these up. Okay, we need 4 of these little gray pieces. We got one going, I couldn't tell what direction that was on there. One of these gray pieces going on this side. These are probably going to be used to put some flowers, some stem pieces. Got this little gray piece. It's going to go over here. And one more. I am in my 40s, and I play with Legos because they're fun and they're relaxing. How old are you? Why are you so critical of people's hobbies? I also play video games. Do you want to shit on that too? Alright, we have these 2 little pieces here, little flower pieces. Got that. And then we have I know. Considering the box says it's for 18 plus, and I am definitely plus. Legos are for everybody. Doesn't matter what your age is. Lots of adults like to build Lego, Lego builds, I guess. So, I'm sorry that somebody made you think that you couldn't have fun as an adult. So I'm sorry that you feel that you can't do that. Mistress of the Dark, you can just call Reese Thin Peace Sigh. S-Z... S... S-C-Z-I. I don't know, Lizzie R. I think cats could have some fun batting the pieces around. And dogs would probably just chew on them. Okay, we got that. Yeah. And you know, Erica, when I was a kid, my mom couldn't afford very many Lego sets for me. She bought me some G.I. Joes, but we couldn't afford them. So now that I'm an adult with my own job, if I want to buy myself a Lego set to build, I sure as shit am. I did hear that, Erica, but I didn't know who it was. Somebody had to tell me because I don't really watch television. So I had never watched RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm sure my brother will know who it is because he watches it. I know, and hey, Erica, you're gonna love this, Erica. I have my giant Dungeons and Dragons set back here to build too. And I have a whole bunch of Legos right up there. Legos are for everybody. Okay, so we have this. Alright, so now we need to take our two. We have these two. And these two. Two of these flat pieces. And two of these. Is my brother gay? My brother is gay. And so am I. We are one big gay happy family. Our older sister was the straight one. I'm sure she felt left out of all the gayness. Alright, so we're going to put this here. And this goes here. She had her leg amputated. Oh, that's sad. That sucks. I'm sure her family will miss her greatly. And her fans. Yeah, Lizzie Yara, you say that like you're so freaking old. Yeah, most of the people in my community, Erica, are in the LGBTQ plus community. Not everybody, but a good chunk. And those that aren't are at least allies. You know, Erica, the A actually stands for asexual. It used to mean ally, but it now stands for asexual, last I heard. Alright, so these pieces, let's see, these are going to go in this side piece here, and then it gets folded down. And this one's going to go on this side, and it's going to get folded down. Alright, our beautiful chrysanthemum is taking shape to go with our bamboo. And then we'll have to build the other two in the series. Most of the flowers in my house are Lego flowers. I have like 4 different Lego flower sets because I can't keep real flowers alive. The only real plant that I have in the house currently is one of the peace lilies from my sister's funeral. That is the only flower. One of them died when I was out of town for work, but I have one left. That is the only flower I've been able to keep alive, is my sister's peace lily. Okay, we need 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. Now to build 2 of the chrysanthemums. Why am I not seeing... Oh, that's these. They just looked smaller. Am I going to see thunderbolts? I'm so behind on the Marvel movies, Lizzie R, that probably not, because I'm so behind on the movies. I do not have any pets right now, Erica, but thank you for your advice. Okay, we're going to put that one on there. Got this. And then this pops on here. Sorry, it pops on here, my bad. Yeah. I really need to find, well, I don't have time to do anything. So, I'm not going to be able to find time to catch up on the Marvel movies either. So we got that piece there. The green one on top. This piece pops into here. Yes, I have Erlos Danlos, Erica. Which means hypermobility. Florence Pugh, is that who one of... Oh, I've seen previews for it. Who is she playing in the Thunderbolts? Oh, your dad has cake? I want some... My fat ass wants some cake. Baby Lizzie. Because Lizzie R is just a baby. Hypermobility means you can hyperextend your joints. However, after many, many years of it, it has kind of locked up my joints on my fingers in this position. I used to be able to bend my knuckles back like all of the way and hyperextend my elbows until I had a car accident. Even my knees are hyperflexible and can hyperextend. All of my joints can hyperextend. But in some cases with hands, it can get to where you can't fully bend your knuckles. So, alright, so this one is going to go here. Oh, we're backwards, hold on. We're gonna rotate that a smidge. I wish I were like Elastigirl from The Incredibles, but, alas, no. Just painful. Alright. I should get some rings to put on to help it, but I need to make an appointment with a specialist that I've been putting off. And I have the sigh. Sigh. Listen here, wife. Alright, so we have this and this. And these are going to go together like peanut butter and jelly. So we got this. Got that. We're just gonna throw that on the desk. And this. And this is the beginning of our chrysanthemum flower. Look at that. Get on there. Okay, and this is going to go in the center. And then these little pieces that look like duck bills are going to go right around here. Whoops. Pop that one on there. Get on there. It has to be straight, else it'll drive me nuts. So here is the beginning of the flower. Okay, we got that. Now we need 8 of these. And we just put them around the top one. So I was making sure that's homophobia. You're right, Lizzie R. That was totally homophobic of me. What kind of cake? Any special occasion for the cake, or did your dad just feel like getting cake? I mean, you don't need a reason to have cake. Alright, get on there. Alright. So the flower is coming together. Now we're going to use 8 more of these. And they're going to go below these. Alright. Your dad got a promotion, so your stepmom got him a double chocolate cake. Well, that sounds delicious, and congrats to your dad. Good job. Alright, here is one of our flowers. And it is going to go... Where are you going to go, little flower? You go right here. Bag number 3. This is the last bag. This is a pretty short little small build. Okay, no pieces in the bag, like last time. Oh, these are bananas. I love how Lego like repurposes pieces. Because these yellow ones are definitely bananas from other builds. Oh, let me get it in the camera shot. There we go. Can you guys see that? It's a banana. Oh, he's a stamping engineer. He works in an office and inspects parts for Audi. So he's a stamping quality engineer. Alright, so we need one of these pieces, one of these pieces, and this piece. Alright. Okay, so that's a pretty quick piece. This is going to go up here, and it's going to face this way. Y'all can't see what I'm doing, because... Oh, wait, yeah, you can. Okay, the next fleur. One of these. Oh, we have orange bananas, too, that I just dropped in the floor. Hopefully, there's an extra one. Here's an orange banana. I hope that was a spare, because I don't want to have to get that. I agree, Lizzie R. We have a steering wheel. I can't see what I'm doing. Got that. Another one. And that one. Okay. Building up the next flower. He used to work on the floor, climbing into the stamping dies, and well, that's good. I hope he likes his job. Is this the right piece? Yes. Oh, we made you blush. Okay, this one has more of a lighter color to it than the other one, and I think that's pretty cool. So they're not going to be identical fleurs. These are the pieces that I'm homophobic on. They must be straight. There we go. DV so sweet, she's going to give us diabetes. Diabetes. Yep. My fingers aren't working today. Good thing I didn't do any yard work this morning. My hands would be sore. So I love on this next step, it's making sure that I'm using the right bananas. And it has the 3 different colors. If y'all can see that. There's, let me turn the light a little bit. There's 3 different shades. The yellow, the lighter orange, and darker orange. And it's like, make sure you use the right color banana. So we're going to make sure we grab the yellow nanner. And we need 8 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a feeling the one that I dropped in the floor is going to be needed. And I'm going to have to get up and get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 of these. Alright, so all of these are going to become parts of the banana. Parts of the banana? Good lord. Parts of the flower, I meant to say. Alright, and then we stick the banana end in there. Get in there. Any of y'all watch the red flag, green flag guy, Dustin Pointer? Reminds me of some of his little roast. His get honey roasted when people are super sweet. DV's getting honey roasted. No, I'm just fishing for super chats. I dropped it. I did drop it. I picked it up a while ago and it just jumped out of my hand. It's in the floor somewhere. I'm pretty sure I dropped it in the floor. I don't see it. So maybe it landed on my desk. Yeah. That's why I turn the camera view off whenever I have to get up and get something. Because y'all don't need to be seeing what's underneath this blanket. It's not a pretty sight. We're just... This is so weird because because I know these are bananas. It just seems bizarre. But they're going to be parts of the flower, of course. Whoops. Alright, get in there. Okay, now these are going to go on this top piece up here. And we're going to have to do this 2 more times with the orange and the dark orange bananas. look like little claws here. Whoops. Alright, and these are going to be closed up. Oh, this one's a little crooked. Here is the top of our banana chrysanthemum. Banana. Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana. We've seen the chunk chunk. Yeah, I know you've seen the chunk chunk before. It's not a pretty sight. Banana. All right. So next, we need 2 of these, 2 of the middle orange color bananas, and they're gonna go right in here. Whoops. Now, it wants to make sure that we put these in the correct spot. So it's showing us exactly where to put those 2. And then I just closed my book. Okay, so these are going to go Why is it showing us the back end? I don't know why it's showing us the butt end. Maybe to show us the proper angle? I don't know. But there we go. You have a good rest of the Sunday too, Mistress of the Dark. I hope you have a good day. Oh, get down. Nope, nope, you go up a little bit. Up a little bit. There we go. Boop, boop. $18 more times? Damn. Wait a minute, did I put that on the right one? No. You go up here. Alright. Booty one more time. Sigh. Alright, do I have 18 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I did drop one. I'm getting a spam phone call. So I am going to have to find the one that I dropped. All right, found it. So I've seen The Incredibles way too many times, Lizzie R. So back when I first moved back to South Korea, uh, while waiting for my visa in 2008, I didn't have cable hooked up yet, and it was the only movie that I had with me unpacked. So I pretty much just kept The Incredibles on like loop. I have The Incredibles 2 as well. I actually love The Incredibles. All right, now you get to watch me. Now you get to watch me just insert these in here over and over again. 18 times. Where's my super suit? Yeah, such a good movie. No capes. I used to have time to watch movies. No, I don't. Boo, boo, boo. This is one of the tedious parts of building Legos when you get things like this that are just repetitive. Like building the globe was super repetitive, but it was really cool when you were done with it. Oh, I need to sit up straight. My chair, hold on, my chair is not. I have my chair locked at a recline, and my arm is stuck. There we go. Why is it still reclined? I haven't seen Tangled. Oh, you know what? The release is over here. I'm not used to my newfangled chair. No, I haven't seen Tangled, unfortunately. I just don't have the patience anymore to sit down and watch a movie just by myself. Because I feel like I'm not being productive. See, at least building a Lego. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's something that I'm actively doing, so I can make myself think it's productive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I think we're supposed to put 9 on each side. So we're gonna do that. And try to get these spaced out. Whoops. That popped right off there. Sorry, I'm focusing on trying to get these positioned. Lost in Translation. That's Bill Murray, right? Never seen it. Surprise, surprise. Alright. Got these 9 on here. I need to check my work calendar. I think I have an early morning meeting tomorrow. She is a dork indeed, sigh. But that's why we all adore her. Because she's a dork. She's adorkable. Like Zooey Deschanel. Hey Alyssa, I love you. I miss you. Yes, I am live. I'm just playing with some Legos. What are you doing? I know you said you can't stay, so you're probably not going to answer that, but love you. I saw your dinosaur on Instagram. It's super cute, by the way. Alright, so here is the next layer for the chrysanthemum. Here we go, making some progress. Oh, and being hunched over isn't great for my back. Okay, next we have the dark orange, the dark orange nanners. Did I just hit a piece? I felt like I hit a piece. I guess I didn't. Okay, so we need 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 orange nanners, dark orange nanners. I agree, DV. We should all have a little bit of childlike wonder in our life and still enjoy some things that we enjoyed as children. If you want to go run in that sprinkler when you're 50 years old, you go run and play in that sprinkler. If you want to play with Legos in your 30s and 40s, you play with those fucking Legos. Do do do. All right. Unless your ALR pull back a lot. Alright. We're going to put these bananas in here. So what's everybody's plans for the rest of the Sunday? It's kind of late here. It's about 7:15 p.m. Instead of a thirsty-year-old woman, you mean 30-year-old woman? You know, coloring is actually very therapeutic as well. They do make adult coloring books. It's very relaxing. I can't really color much anymore because I'm gimpy. I can't draw anymore either because I'm gimpy. I can't do a lot of things. Thirsty fits perfectly too. Amber is a little thirsty. But Amber's not dating. Even though I think we're all pretty certain she's talking to someone. But anyway. Alright, there are the dark orange nanners. And these are going to go on this. Down here. Get over there. Get in the center. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry if you heard that burp. Whoops. Alright. And just a few more pieces. Maybe later this week we'll have time to build one of the other ones. That would be wonderful. Because I have 2 more of these seasonal ones to build. Alright. Here is... Boop! Last episode of the Connors. You know, I loved watching Roseanne when I was like an early teen. Had a huge crush on Darlene back when I was a teenager. I should have known I was gay. But I haven't watched the Connors because, again, I don't really watch much TV anymore. Because it's just me here. Alright, now this is going to go right up here. Get in there. I'm going to have to really... There we go. Alright, let me lift this up a little bit. Here is... Oh, sorry, from my pudge. Here is the finished chrysanthemum. It's super cute. I really like that. Oh. We're going to put this up on the shelf. Oh, so sorry, my pudge is just all hanging. Let's get my blanket picked up. There we go. That wasn't a view that y'all needed to see. Roseanne was removed because she went on a crazy racist tirade, basically, and then later blamed it on some sleep medication. So she was written off the show. So let me get these little things fanned out a little bit. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to put this up here. Let's turn our light on again, even though I need to switch out my light bulbs. Roseanne, the national anthem lady. That is one horrible thing that she is known for, but Roseanne Barr, the comedian, that was the matriarch on the show called Roseanne. So, which one should we build next? Should we build the plum blossom? Not tonight, obviously. Should we build the plum blossom or the mini orchid next? All right. Well, that was... What did I just kick? Oh, my chair leg. Didn't they kill her bee off beat on the show? They killed her off or something. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what they did, but Reba. I do love me some Reba McEntire. Yeah, the medicine made her racist. So, yeah, that is some unflattering lighting. I need to switch the light bulbs out. I have the new bulbs here. I just need to a more white light. And I just look directly at the light bulb. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me while I built the chrysanthemum. I think it is super cute. And plum. Wife is telling me to build the plum blossom next. So the plum blossom will be the next one we build. Because gotta listen to the wife. Yeah, oh, God. Thick you, Libby? Yes, I am thick. Thank you. The lighting is not doing great for my eyes tonight. But I'll probably go to bed early. Maybe if my headache decides to go away, maybe we'll play some Stardew Valley in an hour or so, but maybe not tonight. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. And while I built the chrysanthemum. So uh, I hope you're all in California. Well, Lizzie's in Canada right now, but yeah, your typing's a little off tonight, but that's all right. We still adore you. But I kind of want a cup of coffee, but it's kind of late, so we need to not be doing that. So we are going to call it a night. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful start to your week tomorrow on Monday. And yeah, until next time, be safe and take care.